Haha! You've been clickbaited. I don't actually think Evolutions is a better investment than Vintage. But I do like Evolutions. I do think it is a good investment. And that I know a lot of people disagree with. A lot of people disagree with it. A lot of people say, but it's the most printed set of all time. But so many people are sending in PSA cards. But it has the worst quality control of any set. How could this be the case? The first point I'd like to make is that Evolutions is the most printed set of all time, similar to Base Set Unlimited, because it's the most demanded set of all time. People will say it's printed to the ground, but then if a set was printed to the ground, it's not going to triple. Now you may be saying, oh, but Speed, that's because a lot of noobs came into the scene and that's what tripled the prices. Yeah, maybe, but it was creeping up before the Logan Paul box break. It was already creeping up. The set was already creeping up to 160, 170. It was, because I was like, I remember looking at it. I bought a box for $130. I'm like, wow, that was so good. And then it went up to 160. I'm like, that's weird. I didn't think this set was going to go up, because every video I had watched up until that point says stay away from Evolutions, except for a few exceptions. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of people have this bad notion, and let's open up some packs, okay? Which is going to actually be somewhat hypocritical to my video, but a lot of people have this notion that, I think especially older time collectors, that Evolutions is just worth nothing, because literally they couldn't get rid of Evolutions before this big, spike. They couldn't get rid of Evolutions. Like, literally, the Pokemon Company just had too much of it, and now there's not enough of it, which is pretty funny, right? But, okay, let's get into my main point. If you have Evolutions or you want to get into Evolutions, what should you buy? Should you buy singles? Should you buy PSA cards? Should you buy graded cards? What do I think is a good investment? I think the best investment is sealed product. Now, I think the other cards are fine. I do think that, Gyarados Holo, for instance, slow Gyarados Holo. I'll be getting better lighting soon, guys, by the way, which is exciting. But Gyarados Holo, it's fine. Keep the single. It's not a bad investment. It could be solid. But I think the sealed packs is the best bet. Now, why do I think that? Well, the main attraction, in my opinion, is people reliving their childhood. I think that's the main attraction of Evolution. And what is the main thing that we remember about or a lot of people remember about their childhood? Well, number one is the Charizard, right? That's why Charizard is always just such a high price. And then number two is opening packs. Of course, the hunt of the Charizard, or the hunt of whatever card you like. And, the fun of seeing this pack. Now, when I got back into Pokemon, it was funny. I'm not like a huge base set person. I'm just not, like a lot of people are. But I still looked at these cards. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Because the first pack, when I got back into Pokemon collecting, was Evolutions for me, like a lot of people. And I'm like, wow, these are really cool. I really like this set. I didn't care that the quality control was bad. Of course I didn't even know it was bad. I didn't care that there was a high print run. I didn't know there was a high print run. Ooh, break card. A lot of people hate on the break cards. But I think that's the case for a lot of these, people coming into the scene right now. And I think a lot of the older collectors are like, but what if they go away, right? What if all these newer people go away? I don't find that likely. Like, I don't think people are just going to get in and then instantly disappear. I don't think we'll ever get back to the place, like the momentary hype of, right after Logan Paul's box break when Evolution Charizards went to $800 for PSA 9, which is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. That was obviously ridiculous for anyone who's been in the scene. That shouldn't be the case. But I don't think we'll go to the point where the Evolution's PSA 9 is $50, okay? Even before the explosion, I want to give you guys some perspective. Before the explosion, when the Evolution's Charizard was $50 a piece to holo, now it's about $80 to $100, okay? Even before the explosion, the PSA 9 was $160 to $190. Currently, it is $270 to $300, right? It's not that far apart. The current prices are not that insane. They're high. I do think that the PSA cards will drop slightly when everything comes back from PSA, but I don't think it's going to be as drastic as people make it think. That's my prediction, right? Oh, the Doduo. I'm all ears, by the way, guys. I'm all ears in the comments to talk to people about their thoughts on Evolutions. If you guys completely disagree with me, which I know there's going to be people who do, I'm all ears. I'm not the type of person to just say, oh, this is my opinion, this is 100% true. I just think Evolution sealed product, which is why this video is hypocritical, because I'm literally opening up evolutions, but hey, it's fun and entertaining. I do think that the sealed product is a good investment. Reason being is because it's fun to open, and the print run is... Hello? 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 2 in a row? Ooh! Surfing Pikachu. But I think people will continue to want to open this set until the ends of time. I mean that. I think... Let's say there's an Evolutions 2. It's going to be a huge set. Let's say they make Evolutions 2 and it's a combination of base set, jungle, and fossil, like Legendary Collection. Or they make one with Team Rocket, Gym Heroes, and Gym Challenge. And, you know, that's the route they go. I think it will be huge, right? No matter... Wow! Flying Pikachu and Surfing Pikachu. I think it's going to be big regardless. I think Evolutions will continue to stay as a popular set. And I think a lot of people are just hating on Evolutions because in the past it was hated on. It was kind of like, it was like semi-Steam Siege. It's not as hated as Steam Siege, but it was like kind of hated by a lot of people. Because I would watch a lot of videos when I was getting back in like 5-6 months ago. And dude, some people would be like, yeah, it could be good long term. And then a lot of people are just like, no, it will never go up, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, that proved to be wrong. And so I'm actually under the impression, and I've talked to other people who I respect within the scene as well, who are also under the same impression. And so yeah, I kind of just want to make this video giving some people around some confidence around Evolutions, because it's been getting thrown into the dumpster by a lot of people, and I just think it's unfair. Oh, nice, Clefairy. It's always good to get the rares in the reverse holos. They're worth about $4. Some are worth more, obviously. Clefairy is not one of the more popular Pokemon, so it could be worth around $3. But like the Gyarados, for instance, is worth around $5 in the reverse. And let's get into our last and final pack. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about PSA cards and Evolutions. I'll quickly go over that. You know, for anyone who isn't familiar, PSA bulk is 8 to 12 months right now. Nice, a Charmeleon reverse to end the video. PSA bulk is about 8 to 12 months, and so everyone who sent their Evolution cards off isn't going to get them until then. And so what a lot of people are predicting is that then what's going to happen is the price is going to collapse, because all the stock is going to come in. No one's going to, you know, there's not going to be enough demand to buy it. But honestly, I don't know if that's even going to be the case. So let me give you a little bit more perspective. Right now, I sold 4 Evolution PSA 9 Charizards, all on eBay. Sold every single one on eBay. Every single one I sold from the range of $270 to $350. Okay, those were the ranges. And they all sold within 2 days. Most sold the day of. 2 of them sold the day of, 1 sold the day after, and 1 sold 2 days after. Okay? That's pretty crazy. Think about that. That's pretty fast. PSA cards usually don't sell that fast. I'm talking about non-Charizards, right? Like most cards. It's still a high demand card. It's still popular. They still sell fast. Do I think 250 to or 270 to 350 will stay? Not necessarily. However, what I do think will be the case is that they'll be able to stick around 150 to 200, which frankly is still pretty good if you've sent your cards in bulk. It's still good profit margins. It still makes the set investable. It still makes the set, a good sealed product to have. But yeah, I'm going to end the video there. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see in the future. And peace.